right. So let's see. Did you want to address last week first?
Yes, I want to, right off the bat, I want to address two things. One, I love Warframe. I play, it's my side game. It's my side bitch. I know its name. I got about, I'd say, 15 different Warframes I rotate in. Played it hardcore for like 4 months. I played it hardcore, and then it's just a touch-based kind of deal. You know, you can't eat vanilla ice cream every day and expect to still love it. But I want to send a thank you and a apology for the people that called me out saying that it was only the second TennoCon. It is the fourth TennoCon that they've actually had. So I completely missed that. I don't know where I heard it or where they got the information. Either way, if I made it up, I was wrong. So thank you for that. The other one. Since I do read YouTube comments because they are the greatest source of real information, I kept saying I love Japanese culture during the Mulan trailer. Mulan is 100% Chinese, and there's even
I didn't correct you.
There's even a Great Wall. There's a Great Wall and all this stuff, and there's not many Great Walls in Japan where they're on a fucking island. So I jacked that all up. Love Japanese culture. Still won't. I'm not going back on that. But I guess as S over here was talking about her being it's so beautiful. It reminded me of how I feel when I think of the Japanese culture. No excuse. I fucked that up. But at the same time, it's all beautiful. It's all beautiful.
Right.
So I want to address those two right off the bat. And if you want to clip those out and just put them as their own, DA actually apologizes or B apologizes for something, that'll be rare. So, yeah, I wanted to start with that right off the bat.
No, you're good. I didn't correct you at all. I mean, I don't know anything about the Warframe side of the house.
Yeah.
So I couldn't correct you there, but the Mulan side, and I was comparing it because I knew Mulan was obviously a real story and everything, and a real person. But like I was comparing it the whole time to the anime version of that Disney came out with. So like I was just like, they changed this and they changed that and they changed this from the original movie that I grew up with. So I wasn't comparing it to the original story because I know obviously she didn't have a talking dragon or cricket with her, but
not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
I do want to put something on our to-do list, though. When you get all moved in and settled, I want to get you some kind of headset so we can have audio clarity a little bit, because I was hearing a little bit of as you were talking for the first time ever. I don't know if it's your mic or the room you're in or whatever it is, but once you get moved in, we're going to make sure you get your audio even better.
Oh, yeah. Which will be next Thursday. Well, on my screen when I'm like watching Discord, it's really fuzzy. Like I can't even. It's not even like clear picture or anything.
You're on a laptop, right?
Which, yeah. My laptop. It's work laptop.
Yeah, there you go. All right. So the first thing I believe we're starting off with then would be the upcoming 2 weeks, or the last 2 weeks of July for the trailers. We did the first 2 weeks where we addressed everything from Crawl to Mizamar to the Spider-Man Far From Home. There were a bunch of movies in there that were like, what the fuck? But I found some jewels in there. I didn't watch any of them besides Spider-Man, but I found some that I was like, I don't hate that, and I'm Mr. Negativity, so...
I actually saw that Crawl, like I wasn't expecting Crawl to do well, and it didn't do as well as projected. It did 12 million opening weekend, which is still good. But like I was not expecting it to like have as much, like it's certified fresh right now on Rotten Tomatoes. Audiences like it, like it's doing pretty well. And I was really surprised that it got so much love because I wasn't expecting it to get so much love, but it apparently is doing really well.
Awesome.
Oh, also that movie, what was it? The one about the grandmother that has cancer.
Yeah, the one that I actually was interested in, and you're like, that's not my brother.
No, it actually beat out Avengers Endgame in most money per theater. Like it opened in like 4 theaters, I believe, and it did a better average in those 4 theaters than Avengers Endgame.
Wow, look
So
at
it
that.
actually has
Grandmothers
like
with cancer beat
yeah,
out Tony
like a
Stark
7 in its
dying.
cap. It can actually say that it beat out Avengers Endgame in a
We
category.
should
So
get a
good
meme
for
of
them.
the grandmother holding Thor's hammer, and it says, "She is worthy."
I like that.
All right, so first one, because last time we did the first 2 weeks of July, we had like what 12 trailers we rocked through.
Yeah,
It was a
yeah.
fuck ton. The second half of this month is a slow dredge. We only got four. We
But
are
but those four, 2 of them are going to be pretty big movies, I
Mhm.
feel like. And then we move into August, where August is going to be not just a lot of movies, but you have a lot of blockbuster movies because now we're coming to the end of the summer movies with these two of these four movies being big movies, and then we go into August, which is kind of like a separate um, movie time of year,
yeah.
where it's no longer summer, so there's more. It's kind of in its own range. So this is kind of the end of the summer movies.
Yep, sounds good to me. I'm ready for these last four here, and honestly, two of them I've heard of, the other two I haven't. So this ought to be fun.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, so first one is The Lion King. Now, obviously, we watched this when we were a kid. I still cry every time when Mufasa dies. And so, I mean, I would sing along with all the songs too. So I still don't know if I'm going to see this in theaters. It doesn't have a great Rotten Tomato score right now. Right now it's rotten, but it goes back and forth. Like it'll be like it's just fresh, and then it's just rotten, and then it's just fresh.
Yeah.
Like, so we'll see how because it's only opened, I think, in China right now. So once it opens this weekend, we'll see what audiences.
And this comes out on what, the 19th, right?
Yes,
Oh.
the 19th.
Ready to go
All
when
right,
you are.
ready? 3, 2, 1, play.
Life's not fair, is it, my little friend? While some are born to feast,
It looks so good.
others spend their lives in the dark. Begging for scraps.
I wish they would have made him like a little bit more like a cartoon person.
Everything you see exists together in a delicate balance.
Love.
While others search for what they can take, a true king searches for what he can give.
Run away, Simba, and never return.
You must take your place in the circle of life.
Cute.
Yes, I mean it looks great. I mean, like I said last time, I think it from the color palette, it looks very similar color palette to the whole thing. Again, I don't know if I'm going to see it in theaters.
I think
The
it's
Lion
gonna
King
be a
wasn't
middle
one of
ground.
my favorites.
It's going to be a middle
But-
ground Disney remake movie, in my opinion. Like, they got their movies or their spectrum, and it's just going to
Yeah.
be like that. It's not going to be like, oh my god, this is the greatest remake of all
not gonna be
time.
Aladdin.
And it's not going to
Yeah.
be trash. Did you
Yeah,
say
it's not
going
going
to
to be Aladdin.
Aladdin?
Aladdin's almost at $1 billion now. I mean, Aladdin is
God.
a huge hit. Now, Aladdin does have a pretty bad Rotten Tomato score too
Good.
from critics, but audiences love it. Obviously, $1 billion. So I don't think it's going to do as well as that. It'll probably do the same level as like The Jungle Book, or I don't think it will do as well as Beauty and the Beast. But it's again, I think it's just nostalgia thing, because it's technically not live action.
Yeah.
Like we're not getting anything like new from it, I think. So we'll see how that does.
No, I agree. Nothing too special out of it. It's not going to be something that people are going to be like, it was good. That's it. They're not going to be like, oh my god, the CGI was fucking amazing, and I could see Mufasa when he died. I felt it in my soul. No, nothing like that. I'm ready for the second one.
Okay. It is Above the Shadows.
And I believe this is on the 19th as well, right?
Yes, this is also on the 19th. I know nothing about this movie.
I know nothing as well, and literally it says Megan Fox movie HD for this trailer.
Yeah.
So
okay, Megan Fox is
there's
in it.
going to be a little bit of possible sexuality in it, so I'm looking forward to that.
Is Megan Fox a sexual person?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2.
Well, yep.
Oh.
Go ahead and go.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, play.
It started when my mom died. Without her, I began to fade.
How come nobody woke me up? Hey,
Why is this trailer so quiet?
Wouldn't give for a good night's sleep.
why are you all pretending I'm not here?
But they weren't pretending.
Oh, I have heard of this one.
Sight
Shut up.
and from memory. Eventually you adapt. I live a pretty normal life. I have a job.
This girl has a sixth sense.
Thank you. I show people as they really are.
Hey, why are you following those people?
You can see?
I'm not letting you back in.
Wait,
Stay away from me.
I can't. You're the only person who can...
Who can what?
I'm invisible.
Right.
I need you to believe me.
Get out of the street. I'm the only guy in the whole world who can see you. What am I supposed to do with that?
I think we're supposed to help each other. Maybe if I can fix
Oh,
what I broke,
abs.
things will
That's
go
nice.
back to normal for both of us.
So you're just gonna restart my fighting career, and then you gotta get me back with Juliana.
Final day loser. We need to get you better menus, bigger fights.
How you gonna match me up with
She's not even a main.
Just get me a list. I have some news. So you're fighting Carlos Suarez.
How did you pull that off?
You looked great out there.
I want you to be real.
The Shadow Girl. If you're trying to make me jealous, it's working.
Oh.
Shane! What were you doing with Juliana? She's using you.
Holly, wait up. I care about you, Holly, but whatever you lost, you gotta face what happened.
Come on, Shane.
Here for you. You got this. Once there was a girl who was invisible. That girl is me.
So I love how they like use Megan Fox's name, but she's just the high maintenance girlfriend who doesn't care about him unless he's a winner. But her name is like all over it.
Why the
Okay.
fuck would a movie be based around a ghost that helps a guy get his boxing or MMA career back? It's literally, I'm the only one in the world that can see you. What does that mean? It means we should help each other. What the fuck do you... what? Why? That doesn't mean that. It means you got possessed as a child. It means something's wrong with you. You seeing fucking ghosts? And she's obviously here to help me get my boxing career back together and get my
and get a hot
ex-girlfriend back with me. What the... that's... I hate that. I hate the concept of the entire fucking movie. I think Megan Fox's role is perfect because she's basically the bitch that only wants to be an Instagram model and sit there and have her man make all the money and be the prime spotlight kind of person. She's perfect for that role. Let her be that.
Yeah, she is, and it's like the classic girl role for her, and it's like obnoxious. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Like,
But
her role is boring, I think. I would be interested in the fact, like, why did she just turn invisible one day? Like, why can nobody? Why is it that he can see her?
she died in her
I think
sleep. She died in her sleep or something like that.
But there's no body.
How do you know there's no body? They buried somebody.
Because they said that she disappeared.
Oh, well, she disappeared then. I don't know. Maybe she's like, the nuns took her and she's out of her spirit. She's aging. She's aging.
True.
What the fuck? Why is the ghost aging?
She's not a ghost, though. She disappeared. She literally, apparently, turned invisible, and for some reason, this guy's the only one to see him. I think, obviously, there has to be a bigger point.
It's not just invisible. She's like in a different dimension because she can yell. She yelled at her parents, and they didn't see or hear shit. So she's not just invisible. She's like...
But she can also take pictures and send them on her phone.
I think it's a lot of threads that are spinning off just to make a story plot that doesn't even fucking matter in the first place. Why the fuck would a ghost be like, since you can see me, I'm gonna help you with your MMA career, get you back with your girlfriend, and what's he doing for her?
I don't know. That trailer was all about him.
And it was like, all right, we got Megan Fox in here. We drew in the guys with we drew in the perverted crowd. What are we gonna do for the ladies? And the guy was like, hey, you're at my house, middle of the night. I was just...
That's the guy from Reba. Did you ever watch Reba?
Not really. Not really, no.
He was on that, and he played an idiot, but again, a good-looking idiot. Sounds like his career hasn't progressed that much. But, yeah, I'm not going to see that in theaters. That's not one of...
I might want to just see it just to see how much bullshit is involved in it. I'm really looking... That is on my radar, not to pay money. I will not pay. I will pirate the shit out of that. And I will watch it just so I can write a review about, okay, that doesn't make sense. Oh, you're the only person in the world that can see her? Obviously, she wants you to get back with your ex and help you with your MMA career. How did you, manipulate the boxing crowd? Is Don King his fucking spokesman now? I mean, it had so many things that I just did not like about it whatsoever.
I think she's blackmailing people. Like, she can get into anywhere and basically get proof of them cheating or doing whatever, and then she can blackmail anybody into getting what she wants. So that's how she's going to get his career up. And then obviously she doesn't want him to get back with her girlfriend, his ex-girlfriend.
What is he doing for her? They said we can help each other. She was like, we can help each other. I don't know.
We probably didn't see the emotional of him going to her family and
That's probably what it is. Hey, she disappeared, but she cares and still loves you. All right, now get me back with my good pussy and my boxing career. All right, we good? All right, your parents are crying. Thanks, we're even.
Yeah, exactly. Like it has a lot of plot holes in it.
I'm not. Meh.
All right. So next on the 26th, we have Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yep, one I was interested in.
Yes, which this one is Quentin Tarantino's. What is this? I hope this isn't right. I think it's his 20th film.
Oh, I don't know about him and his personal MCU.
Is it 20th? I don't remember. I'll have to go back and look. I forget, but it's like a big number for him or something.
Okay.
So let's check this out because this plays in the 70s. Is that right?
Do you know the plot of this movie?
Yes.
What is the plot? Before we even play.
It is about an actor who is losing a little bit of his career, and about his stand-in that does all his fighting and stuff in the movie, which plays Brad Pitt.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Do you know where? You know, there's a Okay, never mind. Let's go ahead and continue. Let's go ahead and continue before I misquote something. Let me know when you're ready.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Play.
I'm Rick Dalton. It's my pleasure, Mr. Schwartz.
Call me Marvin. Put it there. That your son?
No, that's my stunt double, Cliff Booth.
Last night, we watched a Rick Dalton double feature. All the shooting. I love that stuff, the killing.
A lot of killing.
Anybody order fried sauerkraut?
Ninth film. That's what it was. 20th is too high.
Seems this world got you down. You're feeling bad, so
Are you an actor?
No, I'm a stuntman.
girl, look at me.
So you still with Rick, huh? Still here.
You could do anything you want to him.
I hired you to be an actor, Rick, not a TV cowboy. You're better than that.
Line. Cut! Embarrass yourself like that in front of all those goddamn people.
All right, what's the matter, partner?
It's official, old buddy. Well, has been.
August night and the leaves hanging down and the grass on the ground.
Here I am, flat on my ass. And who I got living next door to me?
I'm Sharon Tate. I'm in the movie. You're in this? That's me. I play Miss Carlson, the klutz.
It's a ragged tent where there ain't no tree.
Charlie's gonna dig you.
And that gospel group telling you and me it's Father Love, say Father Love's traveling salvation show. Hook up the babies and grab the old ladies and everyone goes. I say Lord, Father Love.
In this town, that
God,
can
this
all
is sweet
change like that.
Hey! You're Rick fucking Dalton. Don't you forget it.
Okay, so was there something that I was missing there?
Who do you
Because
think she was talking about when she said Charlie's gonna like you?
What?
When she said Charlie's gonna like you, and it panned to the guy at the van, and he kind of turned around and smiled a little bit. Who do you think that is?
I have no idea.
Okay, well, we're just gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna.
Why?
I have no idea. I don't know if anybody named Charlie or Charles in the 1969 era that has a group of people that is kind of like his own little society, away from everybody else, and commits murders and.
Okay, I didn't know that that was also like.
I think
part
that,
of it.
I'm throwing. I think. Hold on here. Let me Google this shit. Because I don't want to be wrong again.
Yeah, you're all panicking this time. You're like, oh shit, I don't want
I'll
to
get
get
fucking called out.
You will.
Ah, yeah.
You find it?
Give me a sec. Give me. Un momento.
Okay, okay.
That's Charles Manson.
Okay.
That's the group of people that he starts getting involved in. The group of, like, yeah. Does that click now? Where it's like all the hippies, like, sitting out in that field that we're all like.
Yes.
That's Charles Manson's group.
Okay, okay.
Now, does it make more sense being a Quentin Tarantino film?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
When you said Charles, I was like, when you said Charles, I was like, does she mean Charles Manson? Wait, was that the time frame or was it later? And I'm like, I don't want to sound stupid.
That's why it's the guy walking down the street in the shadows with the two girls beside him and they're carrying something?
That makes sense that it's Quentin Tarantino and his ninth film.
And,
I was like, maybe.
How many times have you seen that trailer before it didn't even click? I had to point that out.
No, it did not click.
You know how many people are going to go to the movie and be like, man, I love Quentin Tarantino, and those two actors are really good. I want to see what happens to their career. Holy fuck, that's Charles Manson. People are dead. What did I expect? What did I expect? Yeah. So when I saw Charlie's gonna like you, and I saw that turn, I was like, Charlie, and then I started putting it together. I was like, this might be about Charles Manson at the end of it. Ooh. So that's one of the reasons I was intrigued in the first place, because it seems like this one thing, but then you have this little person kind of being brought in, and you're like, yeah, a little bit better.
Yeah, that makes more sense why you're interested, because I couldn't understand why you were interested in this movie, but now with that storyline, it makes sense now.
Mm-hmm. I'm hoping it's not just one of those things trailers do where it's like, ho, you're gonna like this movie, and it's in there for like 2 seconds, and then you're just like, gotcha, it's over here. So yeah, I am interested in the movie. I don't know, I probably won't pay to see it, but at the same time, I'm interested in it. I'll see what happens. His movies have always been hit or miss with me.
Yeah.
It's a hot topic to say, but it's true. So, last one I believe is called Skin, which again, I know absolutely nothing about, so I look forward to this.
I don't know anything about this either, so. 3, 2, 1, play.
Guys like this only have 3
That
eyes.
makes more sense right off the bat why it's called Skin.
Yep, that makes total sense now.
They start talking.
Not on our American soil! Let them leave!
It's our last gig.
Why?
I don't want my kids to be around this.
Hey, Carlos!
What you looking at?
You?
We don't tolerate stupidity. Got that?
Do you have one that you regret?
Some. Why, you got one you regret?
What was your first one?
Fred gave it to me. He took me in. I owe him.
I think real family don't make you owe shit.
So you're a family man now. Listen, talk to me, Babs. You know the Vikings ain't gonna like it.
You're better than those racists.
I don't know what to do.
I wonder how much of this is actually
In
true.
this business, you've got to stay focused. Or fall right down the rabbit hole.
What if I take all this stuff off and I'm still a piece of shit?
You have an out, Brian. I can help you.
You don't answer your phone. You don't show up in meetings anymore. I don't even know if you're a member.
I don't know what they're gonna do. You need to get the kids and get out of here.
It's time for you to come back home.
I'm not going back.
No, you have no choice.
This is my family!
You're still breathing because I own you. And every inch of ink on you.
Is it true what Desi said? That you're an evil man?
That's a very serious. That's a very serious movie, and I always am skeptical about movies that say based on a true story because I'm like, how much is it based on a true story?
Based on a true story. That's all it is. It's not
Like,
it's same as
it's
inspired by a
100%.
true story. You know?
Yeah.
I think it's basically just a guy who gets in deep on it and then finds out he wants better for his family. He may believe it, but at the same time he wants better for his family, so he needs to get away from it. And people are just like, "Ugh, you can't do that."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like they took him in when he was younger and gave him what he thought he needed, and then he found more, and now he's just trying to get out. But
So it's like a modern day Malcolm X situation, or what was it? What's not Malcolm X? What's that one movie? American History X.
oh yes, God, I haven't seen that in a long time.
Yeah. I said Malcolm X. Get the fuck out.
I
of
know.
here. I corrected that real quick. You can't say shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that is basically the rest of July. So The Lion King and Above the Shadows comes out the Lion King, and then Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and Skin come out July 26th.
Right.
And then that's like the end of the summer movies, and then we move into August, which is going to be a shit ton of movies.
Yeah.
There's a lot of movies.
Variety. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, it's definitely a variety, and there's some big ones in there that are going to be award contenders, blockbusters, and I think some ones that will surprise people with how well they do or bomb, both ways. So we'll go over the next box office closer to the end of the month, but probably before we go to Gatlinburg.
Yep.
If that works with you.
That we definitely should before.
Yep. All right, so that's the end of what's coming up for the second half of July. So, are you going to see any of those in theaters?
No, I'm not. I'm not going to see any in theaters. I might have the inkling to go see Once Upon a Time in theaters, just so I can get my questions answered. Everything else, if I do end up seeing it, it's either an accident or I'm bored.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I might see Once Upon a Time in theaters as a matinee, but other than that, like I might check out The Lion King on streaming when Disney Plus comes out. But I'm not gonna probably bother with the other two. But But yeah, so I mean, I wonder if anybody else, like, obviously comment if you guys are going to go see any of these movies. Why should we bother to go see these? Like, what's enticing you guys? So leave a comment on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, whatever. Let us know if any of these are worth your guys' time.
Yep.